time for another anime first impression. Today I'm going to be talking about Mekaku City Actors, which a lot of people have been asking me to talk about either in a review or a first impression, so that's what I'm gonna do today. This first impression is based off of the first 3 episodes. I have not watched anything beyond that point, so let's get started. Based on the Vocaloid song series KANO Project, Mekaku City Actors follows the Kisaragi siblings, Shintaro, a shut-in who hasn't left his home in 2 years, and Momo, a fresh new idol who's constantly the center of attention, even when she doesn't necessarily want to be. Through a series of events that include a music video-style chase scene and a terrorist attack on a mall, the two become connected with Mekaku Shidan, aka Blindfold Gang. Mekaku Shidan is a group of boys and girls with different eye powers, which they use to fight crime and do other, as of now, undefined things. So Mekaku City Actors was one of the series I was most excited about this season, not just because the name is hella fun to say, which it is so much fun to say, but also because the summary was intriguing, the character designs and voice acting previews were all sorts of thumbs up, and the hype from the already established KANO Project fandom was enough to get anybody excited. Also, Shaft! Saying that though, of all the series I was highly anticipating this season, Mekaku City Actors has definitely been the one that's given me the most mixed / love and hate relationship feelings towards. We'll talk about the bad first and then we can get to the good so that, you know, we end on a happy light note. Yeah, kid. As somebody who had the bare minimum knowledge of the source material, the first 2 episodes were at times both confusing and style over substance. The storytelling felt unnecessarily convoluted when it would have benefited from being more simple and straightforward. For example, an entire conversation that happens between Momo and her teacher takes something like 5 minutes to play out when it could have taken 2, and use the remaining time to advance the more interesting parts of the plot. And during Momo's backstory in episode 2, rather than being engaged by it, I spent the entire episode going, what does this mean? Is this symbolism or something? I don't know what's going on. It's almost as if it's wanting to appear deep and artistic, but without taking any of the proper planning or work to get there, instead relying on random pointless insertions of Momo's classmates as radios. So what? Why? Episode 3 was definitely the highlight in terms of storytelling, as we get to see those plot strings that are set up in the first 2 episodes finally connect. They don't connect in a oh shit epic kind of way at all. It's more of a okay, I see what you did there. I can dig. But this is totally fine because it gives us a taste for how good the plot can be when it's acting on direct instinct rather than trying too hard. Now, all that being said, I by no means find the show to be awful or forgettable. I'm actually really enjoying it. Even though it's not living up to my hype expectations in terms of story, it's still living up to my hype expectations in terms of fun. If that makes sense. That makes sense, right? Yeah. Obviously, one of the most notable aspects of Mekaku is the style and presentation of it. It is unapologetically eccentric and incredibly fascinating to watch. Shaft just knows how to present a good-looking anime, and Mekaku is no different. The color palette is used with full comprehension about how different shades and tones evoke different emotions, and backgrounds are distinct in every single scene. Characters at the moment are more being set up than they are being defined, but what we do know about them is more than enough to enjoy watching them and look forward to seeing more of them. Their conversations don't jump out as particularly memorable or even witty, but the combination of the outstanding voice acting and eccentric beautiful art keeps your attention and makes you want to listen. P.S. all about the Kido and KANO fangirls train over here, especially KANO. I love his kind of character, just idiotic, stupid douche dicks that nobody particularly likes, but you know that they all secretly love, and he's just a badass. I would love to cosplay as him sometimes too. I actually know, not even cosplay, I just want his clothes. And as expected of an anime that is based off of a series of Vocaloid songs, the music in Mekaku City Actors is flippin' frickin' Kuroko fantastic. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not familiar with any of KANO Project or its music, though I really need to go and check that out. I think I need to do that. I just need to go and do that. But every single piece of this soundtrack is fun and catchy and completely fitting for the atmosphere of this show. The opening is so much fun. I love it. And if you have not seen it, there is a full music video that just came out of it a few days ago. I'll link in the description down below. It's fantastic. Breathe. Need to breathe. I get too excited and I forget to breathe. Overall, Mekaku City Actors is flawed, yes, but it's not easily dismissed as bad. The style of the show is captivating and the music excellent. And the story is incredibly intriguing when it's straightforward and not relying on shallow symbolism and extensive conversation. Yes, sometimes the series is a mess, but it's a stylized, fun mess with interesting characters we've hardly scratched the surface of just yet, I feel like, and I'm so incredibly excited now that I finished this first impression because I can go watch the next few episodes and just wanted to do that for a long time now, and I'm really happy now that I can go and do that. Also, little side note, make sure to watch after the ending credits because there's this ongoing gothic, dark, creepy puppet show story that's going on, and it's incredibly weird, but also kind of great. So make sure you don't want to miss that. If you would like to watch Mekaku City Actors, it is streaming on Crunchyroll. There is a link in the description down below to take you to a free 14-day trial of a Crunchyroll Premium membership, which means you can watch Mekaku City Actors as it airs without ads in 1080p. Pretty cool. Okay guys, that is it for my first impression of Mekaku City Actors. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts on this series are. Like I said, I have a lot of qualms with it, but I'm also really enjoying it and having a lot of love, hate, mixed feelings going on up in here. But I will say that I went and read the manga, and if you're feeling at all disappointed with this series, then you definitely need to go check out the manga because it is so much more straightforward and it just understands how to tell a story a little bit better, so you should definitely go and check that out. All of the characters are just there, so I love them so much. If you would like any more of my weirdness, go ahead and click in the description down below where you'll find links to all of my social media sites. I hope you guys are having a fantastic anime-filled day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!